You're even getting practice sheets that will show you and teach you how to make each and every stroke and every single paintbrush and every single paint that you need to get started. This is your beginner's set, your beginner basics. You get 10 of the acrylic paints in the perfect colors. You also get one of the floating medium. We're gonna learn all about how to use that. 5 of the one-stroke brush set, because it is really important to have just the right brushes. You even get all of those reusable, 4 of the reusable teaching guides, and that all-important DVD. Now, here to explain all about how you're gonna use this, Donna Dewberry herself. What a pleasure to meet you, Donna.
Hi, Shannon, thank you.
You know, you have taught millions and millions of people the joy of painting simply and beautifully.
I feel so blessed because with my 7 children, I sat at the dining room table and taught myself how to paint.
You taught yourself?
I did. So the beautiful thing I want to share with you guys is that the idea of having everything you need all together. So if you're your first time out, you've never painted, but I bet you there's so many of you out there like myself who were striving to like, oh, I wish I could paint, but never thought we really could. What about you? Have you ever thought of like, I wish I was talented?
Right. I wish I was talented. But I think that's wonderful. And now I actually have painted a little bit, but it's such a hassle. I have to get out all the paints, and then I feel a little self-conscious about it. You give us the confidence
right.
You could paint. I mean, how long you were out here? What, for about 2 minutes, 5 minutes?
Well, so this is the thing. I teach you how to blend, shade, and highlight in each stroke. So if you're out there and you open up this box, it's like the teacher in the box. Look at this. So this is my actual size stroke. So you're gonna stroke on there. But see the blending, shading, and highlighting? With one stroke painting, you make that happen by your loading. So see, I pick up paint, and then this paint's wonderful. It goes on glass, ceramic, outdoor, indoor. It's got a little bit of a sealer in it. Look at that. So as I'm going, I'm blending, shading, and highlighting. And it does take some practice, but the thing is we give you all the tools to make that happen. And how many of you like tools? I like tools.
Yes, well, when you don't have the right tools, then you can just get more and more frustrated. You might stop right away. By the way, speaking of tools, that double loading carousel is a must get. That's $18.45. That's the carousel that you're showing here. Because you show us how you kind of load the 2 different colors, then you blend together, and that's how you get
your shading.
All your shading.
But I have to tell you, the miracle is that here we have exclusive kits for you. We designed them just for HSN. And I have a video that shares all this with you. So immediately you're gonna open the box, and within a few minutes, you're gonna be stroking right on these guides, wiping them off, there's 4 of them, 2-sided, even the blending, and maybe you could grab that blending sheet so they can see this one.
Oh, yes.
How they load. So we're irises and tulips and pansies and sunflowers and many, many different types of leaves. And so if you watch this, see all of those different ones that you're gonna get. So if you see that when I'm painting this, I wanna see if you know what this is, Shannon. Because it's fun to have somebody look at your painting and tell you what it is. Can you tell what this is?
It already looks like an iris to me.
See, that would make me so happy when I was like, oh my gosh, you could tell what it is. Now, I want you to see that just by the way, I'm gonna flip the brush over. Look at this.
Now you didn't even switch brushes in between painting.
No, see, I still have pink on there. So as I'm stroking, I even leave it in sometimes for the leaves. So now look what happens. Now it's blending, shading, and highlighting. And when you're coming in here, say I'm gonna bring in my leaves, I can even put some pink or whatever in there. Now, to get all the tools and everything you need makes it where you're not having to go out and figure out, what did she show me? What was Donna sharing with me? Look, I'm gonna push, stand up, push, and turn. And I make this leaf that you can go, oh my gosh, I did that. And the best thing is, even if it doesn't look just like mine, somebody's gonna say, oh, you didn't tell me you were an artist. And it makes you feel so good. And as I was raising my children and I was stuck in the house and trying to figure out ways to make some extra income, it was, or save money, because I'm making my gifts. I would make my gifts. And I used to think it was kind of crafty, but then crafty became a cool thing. It wasn't just because we had no money, but I want you to see we have different brushes for you to use, different technique for different flowers. Look at this. So if you're out there and you want to decorate your house, which I always did, and I had to turn trash to treasures, I was ready to throw it out. I even painted on sofas and painted on crazy stuff.
That's
just
really
trying to be
cool.
creative, taking jelly jars and turning them into a nice potpourri or a soup mix inside those jars.
Oh my goodness.
So I want you to see that it's got everything you need, rich, vivid colors, and looks like oil painting.
It looks incredible.
But it's acrylic. It's water-based, no smell. It's wonderful.
So that makes this a perfect gift to give anybody, maybe somebody who's not an artist who wants to get into it. It's $39.95, created just for us here at HSN, and you can get it home for $9.99. Add it into your cart. Everything is shipping to you for $5 total today, so you can add it into your cart, 685-397. Let us ship it to you or anybody on your list, and a great way just to get started. By the way, add that carousel in. You're gonna learn how to do all of these things. It's like taking Donna home with you on that DVD. So you can order on the phone or on hsn.com. We even have a tabletop easel available. We have that loading carousel available, and we have a brush set available as well. Let me see which one that is. Oh, it's the brush, it's a 4-piece brush set with the storage case. So you can paint